Hi everyone, welcome to a FIA Gran Turismo exhibition season stream. This is the 2019-2020 season, exhibition season 2, and now we are going to be in the top 16 of round 5. So it's going to be Nations Cup at Tokyo Expressway with N500 cars, BOP on. And the manufacturer series is going to be at Dragon Trail Seaside with Group 4. We're going to go into the Nations Cup now. See that right there. Points is a 1.2 point multiplier. Have to use sports medium and sport hard tires. Race details say that you have to use sports hard. And yeah, 1 times fuel wear, 10 times tire wear. And we're going to see how it goes. We did some practice earlier today. We saw how things were going in terms of pace. Now we're going to get in there and see what happens. You can see only the top group will be matched for this race. If I'm not matched in the top group, I cannot enter the race. So considering that we are within inside the top 10 of the point ranking, we should be able to make it. See, I'm using the KTM. Yeah, hi Andrew, welcome back. Have a nice time going out with the dog. This here, there we go. So we're in the lobby now. About 4 minutes till matchmaking. And until then, we'll try and set a fast time, see what we can do. Yes, we're called it, okay. Let's see. Get warmer eventually. So we're gonna have a brake balance on -3 for a hot lap. Never mind. Once again, it's really crucial not to put too much trust into the car in the braking, because if you go too late, it will know how to fail you. It won't always brake on time. So always having a bit of precaution while getting this thing slowed down is advised. You can be careful but still be fast. That's perfect. You can do both. Going to be too great of a lap considering we hit the wall first corner, but so far it's fine. IGDX. See that once again we hit the wall, but we're not losing nearly as much time as we did last time. When you think of it, this is really an oversized go-kart. It's very nimble. It responds well to sharp inputs, fine inputs. But at high speeds, it can feel a little bit unstable. So trying to get used to such a car does take a bit of time. But once you get the hang of it, it feels great to drive. Matchmaking now, and we'll see where we get into now, if we get into the lobby at all, that is. So there it is. We're in, this is the top 16. See, very strong field. Lionface, Noble and Psydog all over 1,000 points. I'm guessing they probably did their races today, so that's not Noble, but Lionface for sure, because no one had that many points before then. So 363 points, that's a lot. That is very decent. Thanks, Maciek. I'm gonna give it my best. Alexander, thank you very much. There's Brackus. Probably because of the points he got. I'd say that's a good reason why. Most likely he accumulated enough points and his driver ranking was high enough to allow him to do that. Thank you, Andrew. We've got Tiero Hall in this one. He's very rapid in road cars, so it's going to be one to watch. Mint Matt, Noble, everyone's a threat for this one. Need a break earlier. Didn't realize we were in the slipstream. a 206.38 too. It's not bad. We did miss the hairpin, obviously, but I think we also had a bit of help from Matt. Gave us some slipstream there. It's not qualifying, but it's just a good start. See, 310 up, that's just from the slipstream. It's doing wonders here for us. You're gonna have to take off because you're going way too hot. Take off early here too. And we're not going to get too involved with this, we're just going to be nice and careful. Not get in their way. So good morning to Turismo as well, if you're watching. Or evening, or afternoon. Wherever I may be. You never know. I did practice, it was actually morning. We can set ourselves nicely and get MQ and slipstream. That'll be good. Hi Mick. Good morning to you, mate. And thank you. If you're doing the Nations Cup of Manufacturer Series tonight, I also wish you the best of luck. So it's going to have the nice toe down this entire straight. And he hits the wall. See, that's what will really catch people out. If you go through that fast right-hander with full acceleration, that's never a good idea. Especially in slipstream. I mean, you can flat out it in clean air, and then you'll be fine. But if you risk it in dirty air, it's not recommended. 206.2, not bad. XP racer. See that? Matt probably had some good slipstream, got everything right. Noble, pretty decent run as well. Much have the slipstream, I would say, because you can do that time. You have it the entire lap. Yeah, thanks guys. I'm just gonna be quiet now because I want to focus on qualifying. That was terrible. It's not going to be fast either. Yeah, no. So I'm going to pit in now. Hopefully can grab someone's slipstream. You can see we're falling right down the pack. We need that to be fast. Without slipstream there's not much we can do at all. Pablo. Thank you. So by the time we get out of the pits, we should be right behind this pack of cars that's emerging. Sorry, that isn't emerging. We'll be emerging behind this pack of cars that's behind us. Okay. New tires. Oh, okay, so okay, sure, let's do that. You're kidding me, right? Yeah, go, come on. Pole. Thank you. You had a penalty, there was no need to get into that lap, but thanks. We're just going to keep pushing on. Make no mistakes, we can maybe get second. That was a terrible exit, but we'll have to do. Yeah, so we messed it up on the last corner. We could have easily been second. But top three, it's fine. It's not bad. We can make some positions up. Yeah, thank you, Kenny. Thank you, Fabro. Hi, Fatal. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much, Fatal. Did I hit anyone? No, I didn't hit anyone, so I need to apologize. No, most likely had the entire lap of slipstream. So because he didn't make any mistakes, if you don't make mistakes and you're careful, it's really easy to gain a lot. Thanks, GDX. Hello from Snow Moscow. Oh, there's snow already there. Nice. Never know, we might see snow sometime soon as well.
In Australia.
Yeah, in Australia, in the middle of summer. Might find some snow. Bondi Beach, maybe. Okay, so the plan is fuel burn, save tires, not get overtaken, but do overtakes at the same time. What wheel am I playing? I can't say. That's a closely held secret, Fatal. I'm not sponsored by a wheel producer or rig producer yet, so I can't tell you. Yeah. So it was Noble in first, Mint Matt in second, me third, Sidog fourth, ART Lane fifth, Razor in sixth, Lion Face in seventh, and then TRL Hole in eighth. Thanks from the understanding, Plateau. Oscar Redfern in ninth, Viper's in 10th. McEwen in 11th. It's still an all top 11, 12 with the KTM Expos, and you can see there Nismo in 12th, John 27 TCT 13th. Following just behind is Iron Mask, that interesting livery Expo. Brakasos in 15, and rounding the grid outside of the grid is Rosmo in 16th. So all 16 cars are KTM. It's going to be an interesting race. Slipstreams are weak. We'll see what happens. I'm going to keep quiet, guys. Hope you enjoy. Side up, what was that? See that side up forcing his way through. He expected, I guess. just going to play it smart. We're going to keep looking after our tyres. Sorry, Matt. Probably touched you a little bit there. Ooh, some action going there on behind. Tyrrell Hall in fourth. Hello. Oh. Sorry, Hole. Sorry. Go. Go. Sadog really is pushing his luck there. Didn't mean that. But no else to go. But we need to start making a gap. outside of lane's toe, that's good. Paul can keep driving fast, and Noble doesn't go for the overtake, so we don't lose time. That'll be good. Paul. Okay. It's good they didn't get a penalty though. No, Noble hits the wall. Gotta be more careful of that, mate. Lead you, mate. Come on. Let me through. Now it's time to push. Need to get that up to 10 seconds. Want a chance. Better pit now. I have to do the last laps and hards. Oh no. That's exactly what we need. Oh, so Sadok had to pit in. Did a double stint in medium, so we're fine. Just need to keep it nice and clean this last lap. Pace isn't too bad for now. I'm fine. Ah. There we go. We won the top 16 for the Nations Cup. So yeah, that was fine. We were only 2 seconds off the pace we had previously earlier today during practice. So, I was actually worried there for a second because I thought someone would have done the hybrids at the start, and I saw Sidog and Matt, they just pitted in really early. And oh, they're going to the end of the medium, so it's good that that wasn't the case. They actually had to pit in twice, and we came first. Thank you, Nisman. Thank you, Rob, Alexander, Andrew, Gordon, Yana, and Eraser. Thank you very much. Don't know about that Nisman. It would be nice, but you never know. Whatever happens, I'm fine with it. There was some ruffling of the feathers during that race, some small contacts. I'm gonna apologize to a few guys that I may have unintentionally tapped. Thanks, Dual Speed and Maciek. So there we came first after dropping down to fourth, part of the race. Made that one stop work, and there you go, we're on the top step of the podium. Pit lap 10. Pretty much this been 9 or 10. I was really saving my tyres and they looked very good, so I decided to try another lap. Sorry. Oh no, my apologies, that's better. My apologies to... Thanks, no, thank you, Mikael. Kenny, it was a little bit all over the place. I wouldn't say he was doing fine. Tara Hall, he did a good job. They are nice points, 368, 63, not bad at all. So yeah, we've got Manufacturer Series coming up in about 25 minutes. I'm gonna
Go. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna wait for this to finish, and then I'm gonna have to be away for 5 minutes. I need to do something real quick. I'll just leave the stream on. You guys can feel free to have a chat, whatever, and then after that we'll continue with the Manufacturer Series. So, yeah. Give it another 20 seconds. There we go. disconnects and it stops the stream. Okay, so hi everyone, I'm back, and yeah, we're looking at the replay of the top 16. You know, a week since I played GT. Well, Chris, I think you should get back into it. It's a good time to be in Gran Turismo. A lot of things going on, especially the Lewis Hamilton Time Trial Challenge. And it's always fun to test yourself if you can get that DLC. So, at the start, let's just have a quick look at the drivers, what they were using. Sider was on mediums, Razor was on hards, all on mediums. Lionface starting on sports hards at the front, mediums at the rear. 5% on the hards. McEwen, hards on the rear, that's going to be risky. Oscar Redfern, hards. GTR Nismo, medium, front, hard, medium. So there are some people that are testing it out. They're testing the water, seeing how they go with the hybrid. I don't think anyone in the top 5 was using it, to be fair. You see here, I get a small tap from Sidog. I go wide, see just a small tap there, it's rubbing, it's fine, and I let him take the position. Because if we go side by side in that complex, it's never going to end well. See, just letting him by. Well, Tiaro Hole is really jumping up the order. He started 7th, now he's into 6th, and you can see he's right on the slipstream there, ready to make a move and pounce if someone makes a mistake. ART lane there, holding up nicely in 5th, doing a really good job. So just going a little bit wide, touching the barrier a bit, but no big deal. Still in the slipstream. That's the important thing. I'm going to go further into the race. From Tiaro Hall's perspective. This is a fight for 3rd. Let's look at this now. Matt and Noble almost side by side. Sider goes, makes it 3 wide almost. Noble breaks late. All the inside, you can see there's very little contact there, almost 0 between Matt and Noble. They keep it nice and clean. 2 wide. See a small touch. Matt has to resort to cutting the track slightly. Fortunately, he doesn't get a penalty. See, I think about going on the inside, but I just take off. Lane touches me slightly, it's fine. Ball is right there as well. Matt hits the barrier on the left, has to slow down. Sidog goes for the move. I try to follow. See, I don't go immediately. I wait for Sidog to pass. And I don't follow him through just yet because I'm seeing how they're going. And I'm thinking, no, Matt's not gonna give up position that easily. So I take off, go back in, and I believe I didn't hit him. There wasn't any lag, hopefully. And that's the move done and dusted. I'm up into 3rd. Matt unfortunately was the big loser out of all this, and he's dropped down to 4th. So, after starting from 2nd. See that hole going for a move on the ART lane, making it stick. Jumping up to 5th after a very good job at the start of the race. Nice and clean moves so far. See that Matt has a compromised exit coming out into the first corner. You see it goes a little bit wide, has to save it. The hole got it almost perfectly. Now he's got a good run on him, goes to the inside left, gets the job done. Ball goes into cover, defend. closes the door and Matt tries to keep it on the inside. It isn't quite as successful, but he still manages to get in front in the end, and he jumps up to 4th. So good job by him. See Matt touching the barrier a little bit. He's really getting friendly with the outside limits of the track. By this time, Sidog has caught up to Noble. It's really a big bunch of cars fighting for the top spot. Again, touching the barrier just slightly. I'm trying to defend from hole. He's really trying to go for a move there. He's almost doing it. See here, Sidog slightly misses the entry, therefore compromises his exit, and I have to take evasive action and go on the inside. So my exit was decent. See there, hole, he goes on the right. There's 3 wide at one point. That's good. Unfortunately, I had tapped hole a little bit. Let's have a look at that again from my perspective. Let's see that from Sidog. See, Sidog actually brakes a little bit later, goes into the back of me, and there wasn't any room for me to go anywhere else. So I tapped hole out a bit, but I let him have the position. I don't go for the overtake after that, so it's all good. Matt gets in front of Sidog and retains his 4th position. So, on lap 4, Sidog and Matt, they go into the pit. Oof, just a bit nudged there by Lane. Continues. So Matt, Sidog in the pit, Lane staying out, and so the other top 3 drivers. See there, hole, he scrapes the barrier a little bit. I go behind Noble. Hole probably didn't see me there, and I got a small tap into the barriers, but that's fine. I'll just pull back. We're far enough away from 4th. Just going to play the long game at this point, not risk anything. This was an interesting moment. See, hole, he goes for the overtake. Noble just doesn't seem to notice him actually go for it. Let's see how that looks. Oh, so Noble, he even takes off. And I actually had to slow down for that. But unfortunately it wasn't enough, I couldn't avoid him. So, take off, I brake. It was just a little bit too late. So had I pulled off prior to that and maybe gone for an inside line, could have gone in front of him without causing too much harm or losing safety ranking. And moving on. I flash Noble. I flashed my lights to Noble about a few hundred meters before that. He lets me by. I'm kind of trying to let him know, let's work together, let's catch hole. It's wasting too much time if we start fighting like this. See Noble, he's keeping up. Hole makes a mistake. I change gear early so that he remains in front. That's all fine. You can see Noble, he's just lurking there in the background. Try to make a move on hole. I find that was just a useless maneuver, so I stayed behind. See Noble there. In 3rd and ART lane, he's just managing to stay there in 4th. He's doing a very good job so far. His tyres are exactly like mine, so we have kind of the best tyres out of the leading 4 so far, and he's doing a good job steering the tyres like that. So on lap 7 I go for the move. That's all easy, Hall takes off. I have to save the rear end, so I should maybe given a bit more room for that one. So yeah, Hall, if you're watching, sorry if there was some contact. I didn't mean it. Just want to be side by side and make sure that we like if I got in front, I knew I could have the pace to maybe extend the gap to Matt and Sidog, and it was like that for a while. You could see I was getting in front, staying in front, but you were able to really catch up in the slipstream. See their Hall. It's a 1.5 second penalty, just carries too much speed through there. He takes off, but he just misses the apex. That's his race done and dusted, unfortunately. Noble really on the limit there. Him and Hall, they pit in, as well as Lane, they pit in on the 9th lap. I decide to stay out. But then I see Sidog, who's a mediums. I see that he's gaining. At this point I thought, well, Sidog's definitely not going to pit in once more because he probably got the hybrids out of the way. So I decided to cover that. Not the greatest pit entry, but still. I go in and cover that with a pit stop, put on my hards. I do whatever I can to catch him. But it's just a little bit too late. So I'm about 2.5 seconds away. And I almost catch up. Matt makes a mistake. He pits in. And that's his 3rd place gone. Sorry, 2nd place gone. And I try catching up to Sidog, who gets a penalty. He pits in. Yep, he pits in there for the 2nd time. Puts on hards. And I go to the end of the race without any issues whatsoever. You can see that Internacional, he's just slowing down, letting us by. Good stuff by him. Yeah, I win the top 16. Tierra Hall comes home in 2nd after a really good comeback from 7th. Noble finishes in 3rd. Very strong result by him. I think he could have maybe gotten 2nd if he stayed with me and pitted a lap later. You never know. Sidog in 4th, making that 2-stop work for him. ERT Lane in 5th, Matt 6th, Lionface 7th, Oscar Redfern in 8th, Rays at 9th, Vipers at 10th, McEwen after trying those hybrid tyres in 11th, Iron Mask, Brachusol, John 27 TCT, and Rosmo, Vlex GT on Nismo, unfortunately getting lapped there. So good result. Now we're going to go ahead and enter the Manufacturer Series race. So there are points for now. Yeah, with only 4 races, it's looking good. We need to get that 5th race in so that we can see where we actually stand. But yeah, at this point, you can see we're behind Noble, behind Lionface. We'll get them next round for sure. So coming into Manufacturer Series, it's the top 16 superstars. It's kind of obvious. 2 times fuel wear, 8 times tire wear, Group 4, Dragon Trail Seaside, 15 laps. And it's literally just medium tires, so there's no tire strategy involved. I mean, sure, you can pit in earlier, or you can try and go towards the end. But right now, there's no actual tire requirement. All you can do is go on mediums. So we're going to go ahead and enter with 6 minutes and 55 seconds remaining. See, matching by driver ranking, top 2 for each manufacturer. If you are not matched in the top group, you cannot enter the race. So you have to be driver ranking S, Safety ranking S as well. Here we go, we're going in. Yeah, thank you guys for the support. We got to 70 viewers at one time. That's the most I've ever had in a single stream, so thank you. Thank you a lot. It really means a lot to me. And to see so many viewers come and watch this is great. So yeah, top 10. It's Dinos, really giving it his all with a 43.9, and after that it's 44.1 by PRC Racing. The Noble in the very strong Lexus does a 44.1, good time by him. Colado, Indros Jesus, the GTR, Lion Face with the Ferrari, Hueso, and GTR Nismo rounding up the top 10. Half a second in between all 10 drivers. We're going to try and put ourselves somewhere in that bunch. Yeah, there's only another 6 minutes till the matchmaking, so please feel free to go and get some refreshments, sit back, relax, and just enjoy. Thank you, Sparks. I'll do my best. Really interested to see what the pace is of some of the other drivers for this one. .1. I'll smash that. I don't know, Sparks, you never know. I wouldn't say I'm gonna smash that in the very beginning. Like I said, I'll try my best. By the way, what brake balance did you use to get that time? Ah, that's a compliment. Thanks. +2. Okay, that would be a good idea because I'm using +3 for the race, and the car seems to be turning too much for my liking, at least. So yeah, thanks. I'll give +2 a try. The problem is that the last thing I did around Dragon Trail Seaside was race practice, so I'm used to braking a lot earlier, not putting a lot of trust in the car. Now we're going to brake a lot later this time around and see how it works. The thing is, Sparks, I'm not the best on a single lap. That's like I can admit that. I'm not the strongest when it comes to qualifying. That's what I need to work a lot on. But when you put me in a race, that's when I can shine. That's where my strengths are at. I'm able to save tires, save fuel, do overtaking. In general, I think my racecraft is decent. Basically flat out there chicane. We've only got like time for one more lap. See what we can do. Hopefully get under 44 if we're lucky. Yeah, exactly. Sparks. I agree. We lost a bit of time because we scraped the inside barrier coming to the right of the first part of the dash chicane, so and we brake late there, so that's that pretty much killed. And yeah, we were on for under 44, but we'll just have to forget about that. Yeah, so 43.9 is our optimum. Wait for it. Where's the ghost? There it is. Pretty much had a perfect first sector by the look of things. Give this another try. Yeah, we're carrying a bit more speed this time around. Is the SLS fast in Group 4? It is. Yeah, it is, but it struggles on a single lap. That's the problem with this car. It struggles on a very fast lap, but in race pace, like when it comes down to saving tires, for example, just in general keeping behind someone, it's a very good car. Good luck for top 16. I'll be doing this. Oh, good luck to you too, Nick. Oh yeah, I see that with the Lancer. Good luck with that. I'm not saying it's gonna be easy, but I think you can do well. Yeah, good luck, mate. All the best. 403 points for top 16. We've never gotten over 350 in a normal lobby, and this is the most points we've ever seen in a top split. So this is great. 403 points is a lot. Very nice, very nice. So we pretty much matched against the top split players. We've got Matt, we've got Lionface, we've got Jesus, we've got Noble, we've got Nick, Stan. A lot of fast drivers. It's good. It's a pretty stacked lobby. Let's see what we can do. So for this race, in terms of race strategy, you need to, if you want to go all the way, it's possible, you can go all the way, but you want to learn how to restrain yourself. You'll feel like that you can brake later, or the car will have a bit more speed, but you just need to tell yourself, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get off early, take the corner nice and smoothly, not any unforced errors. And that way you'll hear the tires will be squealing less when you're driving, and in general your tires will be a lot more kinder to you, and they last far longer, trust me. Oh, there's John O'Stan, he hits the barrier. Hi Kiki, welcome to the stream. So we're doing the top 16, just as far as you know, and I've got to tell you the points are looking great. See Double H there up in front, he's using the Audi TT. So am I going for the no stop? You're gonna have to wait and see about that, David, or Davide, Mr. Bertolini, if anything. But maybe, I'm not ruling it out. Be interesting to see how it works for us. Ah, thanks Electric. Not by far. No, I have to give it to these guys. They're always able to put up a nice challenge. And I actually have to put a lot of effort in my practice to be competitive. So I owe it to them. You can see Lionface, he also goes for barrier, hits the right. It's such a common mistake. Unfortunately, it's messed up his lap. Not a bad exit. Let's see what kind of time this would give us. So 44.8. Not bad. Not bad at all. That was 10th and a half. Slower than what we did earlier today, so there is some room for improvement, but to be fair, we also didn't have slipstream in the last half of the lap after the dash came. So qualifying starts in less than 30 seconds. Double H coming off track, having a bit of fun while he's at it. So how are you guys feeling? For those of you who are going to be racing tonight, how do you feel about your race pace and qualifying speed? Do you feel like you're going to be competitive given the combinations? Because for here at Dragon Trail Seaside, it really depends on what car you have. And for some people in the chat, you might have something like a FF car, which is good on the straights, but it really suffers with top end with tire wear. You may have something like a Mercedes, maybe a GTR, something four-wheel drive. MR cars would do well here, I can say that much. Decent in your Huracan, but there's no way. Ah, I see. Yeah, the Huracan is pretty fast over a single lap, but then again, that's a sacrifice you're gonna have to pay because of yeah. If you want to get pole, that's one of the better cars to do it with. But if you want to have a fast race, it's not really recommended that you use that kind of car. What is this? People are waiting for the slipstream behind me. I see a big okay, 5-car train. Everyone wants my slipstream. Fair enough. I'll give it to you. It's not like I want to be first in qualifying anyway. It would be good to be first, but I don't want to. Ideally, you want to start somewhere like third or second. Yeah, look at that. Big slipstream train right there. Is that the Nick? Yeah, you've got the Mick train in the Mick train in Europe, and I've got the Nick train in Oceania. So here we go. Let's see what we can do. Maybe we've got slipstream. We're not going to let that get to us. I'm just going to keep pushing. Too early there, missing the apex slightly. And that's not a very good first sector. Try and come back from it. Hey Lane, welcome to the stream. Well done on Nations. That was a very well-deserved result. Loved your tyre wear as well. Very good preservation. Should be proud. Oof, no fool going there. I just saw that. I just caught it. He went into the barrier. That's unfortunate. So 45.0, not bad, but you can see line face. The only reason why he was able to get such a good time is because he had the slipstream. So we're going to pit in now. Yeah, and you can see he really wants that slipstream right there. So we're going to give it to him. But we have to take off eventually. Well, you know what? I'm going to let him have it if he wants it so much. I want to start first, but I wouldn't mind if I didn't. We'll see. It's still, everything's still wide open. And that's right, Nick J. First ever top 16. What did you get? You got fourth, if I'm correct. Fourth or fifth? Fourth. Yeah, fifth. Yeah, that was a. I saw your tyre wear for the moment, and I gotta say that the way you preserved those tyres and you're still just holding on in the slipstream, that was a good job. You had like the best joint tyre wear with me. That shows that you know how to control the KTM. And you definitely know your stuff. Down the tower. Just gonna go into the pit here. And I don't know, I'm gonna go slow in the outlap. Not really push too much. I'm not getting anyone's way. Fast lap. Blind face, he's sticking to my rear end. He really wants to start at the front end of this race. Come on, McEwen, you want some help? Oh, sorry about that, wiper. I mean, look at this. Come on. Well, let's give Nick some help. So down for that. Look at that. They're all waiting. They want some of the slipstream. Okay. Go to. How's Nick doing? He's on the back of that? Good. Yeah, no problem, ART lane. Pleasure. With the Makozi train. Yeah, that's basically it. So we're gonna lead another pack of cars on this lap. Let's see how it turns out. I'll be fine with it if I'm not first, but I'd really like to get pole position. A little bit wide. Sacrificed some of our exit speed. Should be just in time for one more lap. I know we could even catch up to Hueso. Get some slipstream on our lap as well. So we're right there. This is a nice little bonus we're getting. So if you're watching this afterwards, thanks. That helped a bit. We're outside of line facing slipstream, that's good. We're not going to interfere with Hueso's lap if he's on a good one. Just keep out of his way. You need to be careful of him here. This is where I'm going to use what I've learned. Going through here. So we didn't bother his lap. Yeah, and we improved at the same time. So there you go. That was good. So pole position, 44.8, not bad, but definitely could have gone a lot faster. I was just holding back from Hueso so I didn't get involved and ruined his lap, and that was good. I just gave him a small nudge. There you go. He's in third, mine faces in second. It's a Ferrari 3 and 4, and you can see Noble there doing a really good time. He gets into the second position, slots himself up nicely for the race. Why Dragon Trail AMG Group 4? Well, Christopher, that's the combination that we got. I can't change it. I'm not Polyphony Digital, and I think that this is a good combo. So yeah, I think it'll be a fun race for sure. We'll see how it turns out. Noble's going to be fun to race with. So I'm going to just say nice to, where is he? Nice. Oh, of course you're a beginner. Yeah, Noble did a good job. This is going to be a fun race for sure. Yeah, thanks. So the plan is to basically fuel burn. That brings goosebumps to me every single time. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Christopher. I'm in first, Noble's in second, with that really nice livery Lexus. Lion face with that classic livery that he's always using on the Ferrari. Hueso, really nice colour Ferrari as well. Danos, his teammate, in fifth with the Jaguar F-Type. Sidog, the sixth with the Toyota 86. He's going to have a good job. He's not going to have to do much with tyre wear, so we'll see how he goes. Range Ross in seventh with a very, very competitive McLaren 650S. Then we have McEwen with the SLS. John O'Stan with the Scirocco Group 4, wiping his using the windshield wipers. Mint Matt in 10th with the Porsche Cayman. Right behind him is his teammate Oscar Redfern, also in the Cayman. Then we have Jesus in the GTR. Let's see how he goes during the race. And Nick also using his windshield wipers with the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo. Viper's Ed, the Vantage, Aston Martin. And rounding out the grid we have Double H with the Audi TT. So we'll see how this goes. Be careful with cold tyres and just keep it on radar. So the tyres, Christopher, they're only mediums. You can't put on hards, you can't put on softs, and it's 8 times tyre wear, so you can maybe make it to the end of the race. You have to be careful not to burn them out too early on. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to stay quiet for this first few laps. Do my best to stay at the front of the field. this point Noble would probably want to get in front. Maybe try and make a gap. But you never know. He will probably do his best to save the tyres. Maybe he'll go for a move now. Maybe? No, he isn't thinking about it just yet. So that's smart by him. He's just going to stay behind, save tyres. Just needs to be careful through here. Needs to take off. Not get too hasty. One false move and it's all over. See, he pulls off slightly. That's smart by him. Good job. Yeah, I know, Christopher, I can see it's 15 laps, but thank you anyway. No, that's not. Maybe I'll do that, Christopher, but I wouldn't suggest it. You can go all the way. We'll see what our gap is like. See, there's a huge slipstream chain dropping somewhere down to 6th where Range Roz is. So if we make one small mistake, there's a really good chance that we're going to get hung out to dry. Side dog is jumping up the order a little bit. I need to drop the pace slightly because we're pushing too early. That's just going to make our tyres worse as the race progresses. See Seidel there, he's really going for the moves. Really trying to get those overtakes over and done with. Don't blame him, he wants to jump up the order. He's got a great car and tyres, so he can do that. Right now I just need to focus on saving. Christopher, I can see that. I mean, thanks for putting out, but it's kind of obvious. I know that Noble's always behind. He's not attacking. And I don't think he's going to try and go for an overtake anytime soon. He wants to save tyres. And you do that by staying in the slipstream. See Saddle, they're going for a move. Noble's smart, he'll try and get back in front of him. We'll see if he does that. Maybe he's not going to try it just yet. See, there he is, he's going for it. If he can get past quickly, not waste any time. It's good, but you can see Sidog just has so much more cornering capability in the 86 that he's able to defend against that. Yeah, Noble's getting attacked now by Lionface. He needs to stop losing time. I'm going to try and stay in front of Sidog now. They really are fighting over there. It's not good for that. Looking behind, yeah, Noble's now lost its slipstream. I'm going to keep going on regardless. See, Sidog's being a bit more patient this time. It's not going for a move just yet. Fair play to him. So we keep doing what we're doing now. So he's really trying to get a run on me. He can make an obvious overtake. I think he's starting to save tyres as well. Sees that I have no intention of pitting in. Line face pits in on the end of the sixth lap. Saddle is really pushing everything now to just keep up. He's not pushing, but he's really doing his best to keep up at this point. So he probably wants this to be a fight between me and him only at the end of the race. That's why he's not attacking for the time being. So smart move. He's in the slipstream, can save tyres. I'm playing the cards I was dealt, so I can't really do much at this point. Yeah, we're doing fine for now in terms of tyre wear. It looks fine. Yeah, we're not suffering too much. No, I'm not pitting lap 8, Christopher. You can just wait and see. See what happens. And if you look at my tyres, they're still perfectly fine. So there's no need to pit in. I'm even picking up the pace slightly. I need to prevent myself from doing that now. I need to take off just slightly. That looks really coming in now. So we're going to go for a move. Not yet. That's pretty much what I'm doing, Rob. Thanks for explaining. Basically, I'm also trying to avoid full brake input as well. Because if you go on the brake input, you'll start hearing the tires be screeching. And that's a telltale sign that you're actually wasting the tires. So I'm trying to avoid that as much as I can. See, it's working okay for now. Well, our lap times are somewhere around 46. But, yeah. I'm not sure how Cydog's tyres are like. Probably a little bit better. Because it's a Toyota. So I can't escape him for the time being. Maybe in the last 2 laps we'll start to see a bit more of a pace difference from him. Yeah, until then we're just going to play the long game. And that was close, we almost hit the wall. Okay, exactly. Just watch and see. You'll see how it turns out. Wait another 5 laps. So that lap wasn't the greatest. We went about a tenth slower, but so far we are being quite consistent. Our tyres aren't getting away from us. It means that tyre management has been very well thought out and executed. Slidog is just staying there, so I don't know what he's doing for the time being. Probably also saving tyres. So that was a weak exit there. See, Slidog went for a move there. Fair play. But I managed to defend by braking a little bit more harshly. Maybe he's trying to force me to use my tires now. Maybe he's decided it's time to do a move. So we'll see what happens now. Went for a move. He was temporarily in first. Yeah, just didn't stick. So sorry guys, I'm seeing the chat, it's going off, but unfortunately I want to focus on the rest of this race, so I can't quite look at it just yet. Guys are just going to have to hang in there for another 4 laps while I battle Slidog. Probably going to think about a move going up into this corner. Or not. So there you go. Need to not get ahead of ourselves now because driving quite fast, and that's probably what Slidog was trying to do. Was trying to force us now to kind of panic and push a lot more, so that he can come in at the end and claim the prize. So we're going to try and get back into the rhythm. Slidog there, he hits the wall. Means we've got a small buffer now. It's going to have to push more to catch up. Yeah, it's something like that, Rob. You're kind of right. When that happens, then I'll probably share it with you. Oh, there's the understeer. The tires are really starting to drop away now, so I mean we did do it very well with our tire conservation in the first part of the race, but now that Slidog tried to challenge us, means that we pushed a little bit and the tires are starting to go over the limit of their optimal working speed, operating speed. just going to keep doing this. Hopefully we can drop out of the toe. And after that it should be plain sailing if we don't make any mistakes. Two more laps. Sidog made some sort of mistake. Take it nice and easy. No need to get ahead of ourselves. We're doing just fine. Looking okay. You can see our pace is really dropping now, so it's fine. Just keep going on regardless. Final lap. We broke the Toyota side off, that's good. We didn't put a foot wrong. Very strong race by us, and yeah, great time. Thank you, Zico. Thank you very much, guys. That was a good race, I have to say. That's the fastest I've ever completed the race, and yeah, it was a shame to see Noble and the rest fall off. I mean, Lionface and Noble, they were fighting at the start, so that was really what contributed to having quite an isolated race on our part. Yeah, it was fun. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you, Rob. Arigatou gozaimasu. Tomikaira-san. Thank you, GTX. Unfazed. Thank you, mate. Thank you a lot. Fatal Vasco. Really, thanks. Electric winner, yeah, that's right. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Cracking race, well, thank you, Andrew. Thanks, Mikhail. Thank you very much. Means a lot. Thanks, Lane. Yeah, that was a good race, for sure. Clean, fast. We saved the tires just right, and you could see in the end our total time was really, really quick. And it was a clean race too. That's good. Thank you, Maciek. Thank you very much. Yeah, maybe Zico. It would have been possible. But this was really good. I'm happy with the result. Yeah. Sidog finished second. I'm gonna say to him almost. Well done. Huezo stays in third. Noble unfortunately dropped down to fifth. Yeah, could have definitely gotten a definitely top three. I would say. Kevin Leon. Oh, STL Sonic. Merci beaucoup. You're my teammate. I hope you do well tonight as well. I think you can definitely win this if you put a bit of effort into it and you know how to save the tires. Fine moves. Any tips on tire saving? Very smooth inputs into your steering wheel. Very smooth braking. Very soft. And try when you accelerate to accelerate progressively. When you brake, to brake progressively. You want to do it in one try. If you go back and forth on the brake, or if you go back and forth in acceleration, that means you're doing something wrong. So that's what you want to look out for. And yeah, just in general, if you drive smoothly and you drive as if you are saving fuel, making sure to carry as much momentum through the corners, that's going to really contribute to you doing better with tires. But control players in the chat, be listening. Yeah, exactly. I know. I don't get like an extended trigger or something for your controller, or extended thumbstick. That way you can actually be a bit more precise, a lot smoother. And in the end, it all really comes down to being smooth. Like tire saving and fuel saving, it's a double whammy, and they come together, and you can, once you get those two things together, you make them work. It really is really a symbiotic relationship, and you're able to go very fast, but still save tires and still save fuel at the same time. Yeah. Thank you, Jill Beast. Yeah, really good. 403 points. It's great. Let's have a look at compare it to the other ones I got. So yeah, I've only gotten 298, 321. Unfortunately, I got disconnected there. But you see, 403. That's huge. Thank you, Fatal. Yeah, Kevin. Mate, you need to practice. If you can get on and practice a lot, and try and get your total time to somewhere around 29:40. Somewhere around that time, you should be fine. For qualifying, if you can get some slipstream, that's also very important. And yeah, if you get the slipstream, and if you're not first, if you're somewhere like second or third, that's even better, because you can save the tires even more. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining. It was a very successful top 16, I'd say. We won both of them. We qualified third in the Nations Cup. We had a slightly rough start. Then we made our way back up with a one-stop. Pitted on lap 10. Did the last bit of the race on hards. Came first by about 2.5 seconds to hole, and Noble finished third. For Manufacturer Series, we did our fastest lap with a bit of help from Huezo Kakare. So if you're watching, thank you, mate. That meant a lot. I'm sorry if I got in the way of your lap. but it was good. You maybe want to aim for 44.5 ideally if you're using the slipstream, but 44.8 was fine. It was enough for pole position. The race went nice and smoothly. We didn't encounter any trouble. We were racing against Sidog. He overtook us at one point. He's trying to make some moves, but probably his tires would just died on him a bit too quickly. So yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you for the amazing support. Having so many viewers at this point, it really means a lot. And to see you guys being active in chat, it's just great. All the support and the positive vibes that you're giving to me just gives me more and more motivation to do better next time. And yeah, thank you once again. I cannot express enough gratitude. It really means a lot to me. And I hope you guys have a good race later tonight, whoever's watching. I hope it goes successfully. I hope you've gotten some suggestion how to approach your races for this round of the FIA Gran Turismo exhibition season. Yeah, that's going to be all for this stream. Have a good one, have a good evening, good afternoon or morning, wherever you may be. And until next time, driving with the best.